distinguished human rights defenders, representatives of civil society organizations, members of the diplomatic community, development partners, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as the acting chairperson of the Independent National Human Rights Commission of the Republic of Liberia to represent the Board of Commissioners at this occasion. Today, it is about indispensable pillar of our democracy, our human rights defenders. Throughout Liberian history, especially during the years of conflict and difficult years of rebuilding peace, human rights defenders have stood where many fear to stand. They documented atrocity when silence was safer. They defended victims when injustice appeared impossible. They spoke truth to power. When doing so, invited intimidation, threats, exile, imprisonment, and for some, the ultimate sacrifice. Many of the democratic gains we enjoy today were not handed to us. They were earned through courage, resilience, and persistence of ordinary Liberians who choose conscience over convenience. A human rights defender is not defined by a title or an office. A human rights defender is a journalist who exposes corruption despite the threat to his life or safety. It is a lawyer who represents the poor when they cannot afford justice. It is a community civil activist who document land violations in Grand Bassam, Nima, Lufal, and other counties in Liberia. It is a woman who challenges gender-based violation in her community despite social stigma. It is a youth advocate who defends children's rights. The environmental activists who protect our natural resources. The labor advocate who demands the decent work condition be applied. The community leader who refuses to remain silent in the face of injustice. These individuals are not enemies of the state. They are partners in building a democratic society governed by law rather than fear. The Independent National Commission on Human Rights recognizes your invaluable contributions. We know the risks you face. We understand the burdens you carry. We know that many of you continue to work within limited resources, little recognition, and significant personal sacrifice. Today, we are honored not only your achievement but also your perseverance. We will also remember those defenders who have suffered intimidation, harassment, arbitrary arrest, physical attack, social exclusion, and those who pay with their life because they refuse to abandon the cause of justice. Their sacrifices must never be forgotten. At the National Human Rights Institution, the Commission reaffirms its unwavering commitment to protecting those who protect the rights of others. We recognize that human rights defenders in Liberia continue to experience several challenges, including harassment and intimidation, threats to personal safety, strategic lawsuit, misuse of legal processes, stigma and public condemnation, online abuse and misinformation, limited institutional protection and support. These challenges undermine not only individual defenders, but also democratic values upon which our republic is founded. The Commission therefore supports the adoption of comprehensive national framework for the protection of human rights defenders. We will continue working with the government, civil society, and our international partners to ensure that the framework becomes a reality. The Commission likewise undertaking institutional reforms to strengthen its compliance and adherence to mechanisms that allegations of human rights violations, including reprisals against defenders, are investigated individually in accordance with the law. We also call upon the government of Liberia to establish clear national protection guidelines and a rapid response mechanism involving the INCHR, the Ministry of Justice, the Liberian National Police, civil society organization, human rights defenders themselves. Protection cannot depend upon goodwill alone. It must become institutional. It must become predictable. It must become effective. We further call for continuing legal reforms to ensure that no law is misused to silence legitimate advocacy. Peaceful assembly must never become a grounds for arbitrary detention. Journalism must never become a crime. Constructive criticism of public institutions must never be interpreted as hostility towards the state. A mature democracy welcomes accountability because accountability strengthens governance. To our international partners, the UN, ECOWAS, democratic missions, development partners, civil society organizations, we express our sincere appreciation for your long-standing support. Your continuous partnership remains essential to strengthening Liberia's democratic institutions and protecting civic space. To every human rights defender gathered here today, allow me to say this: your work is lawful. Your work is necessary. Your work gives hope to those who have none. The Independent National Human Rights Commission stands with you. And we want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. We look forward to working with you to strengthen your work and give you all the needed support. Thank you so much.